Hey everybody, it's Kadash10 back again. Yes, I am. And it's been quite some time actually. And there's a good reason for that. If you go over to my friend Ocarin Renos, or rather Ryan's YouTube account, you will see that I've been trying to help him along with his Mirror's Edge Let's Play. And in the course of events, I left my microphone. And normally that wouldn't have been a big problem, except my latest episode, this one, had its audio completely messed up. So I needed my microphone in order to do this part. If it were like any small part, I would have skipped it. But this is definitely no small part by any means. It is the part where we finally, after all this time, get to meet Laguna, Kairos, and Ward. And I totally called that. I told you, I totally called that being Ward. I knew it! So there's Laguna, in his laid-back clothes, which actually suit him much better than his army clothes. And he's got that... Well, actually, no. You can't really tell with the bad graphics, but... Oh well. His hair is wonky. So, when we were inside their heads in the past, they thought it was fairies giving them superpowers in battle. Which is weird. Because, of course, being normal soldiers, they didn't have, GFs, or any of the high-level magic that we had. They were just normal soldiers. It's like they were playing the game without any GFs or junctions whatsoever, which is basically playing this game in hard mode, and we just gave them little easy mode points in their life. Man, you look way too serious. You tell him, Laguna. Alright. What the heck has he done with his life? Don't you wonder? Alright, so basically Laguna's telling us Elone's life story, since we haven't seen her in a while. So, first she lived in Windhill, her parents were killed, and then the girl at the bar adopted her, and then Laguna came along and adopted and lived with them. And then there was a massive hunt for the successor, and Elone was taken away. So, Laguna went to rescue her, since he used to be in the army. And, of course, the reason that Laguna didn't go back to live with Elone in Windhill like he wanted to, he ended up becoming the president of Ethzar. So, fearing for Elone's safety, the girl at the bar sent her to the orphanage to live with Laguna, to live with Squall and all their friends. And after that, when there was another hunt for the successors, the Kramers put her on the Seed ship, and that was 10 years ago. And then when she grew up, she started another orphanage on the ship. And Elone is now on the Lunatic Pandora, which is bullcrap. Ugh. Alright, so enough with all this crap. There's no way I'm going to be able to commentate this. Let's just go just straight. How the hell do we defeat Ultimechia? Is it my turn? Oh great, it's that stupid guy. Or stupid genius, Dr. Odin. Make it short and easy to understand. I will talk however I want! So, Sorcerer's Ultimechia comes from the future. So she has to send her power back into the past, and that sounds just like Alone's power. Yes, we're smart. The first guess was that she had the same power, but no, that's not the answer. She's using Dr. Odine's machine that uses the exact same power as Alone. Which leaves the question, if he knew that they were using his machine to destroy the world, why didn't he destroy it? Sounds kinda weird. The junction machine alone. So, Alone is a junction now? Weird. Alright. You wanna go outside? You want to fisticuffs? I'll beat the crap out of you, because I am an old man. There's only one way to defeat Ultimekia, blah blah blah. There's nothing we can do in the future. Under the normal circumstances, and I'm totally putting music onto this. Alright. Compressing time with magic. What good would that be? Alright. So she must take over the body of the sorceress in present time, but the machine must have a limit. She needs to use time compression to do that. That is why she's desperately seeking Alone's power, so that she can go way back into the past and compress time. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Lunatic Pandora, rescue Alone, and kill Sorceress Adele before she does the time compression in this time period. She sends her power into Rinoa, and Alone sends Rinoa into the past and leaves the presence of Ultimekia there. And then she will perform the time compression in the past, and therefore she will exist in the present without it being totally fucking destroyed, and we will be able to beat the shit out of her. Yay, solutions. I have absolutely no idea why that would work, but whatever. God, I hate that stupid ring around his fucking neck. So will you do it? Yes. Laguna doesn't get it either. Alright! Let's go. We'll get aboard the Ragnarok. Let's do the final briefing there. I've always wanted to ride that thing. Plus the name sounds so cool! Alright. To the Ragnarok! Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I do not mean to be yawning. Alright, from here we'll go straight to our target, Ultimekia. Here's the plan again. First we enter Lunatic Pandora and rescue Alone. Next, fight Sorceress Adele. It'll be a surprise attack, so show no mercy. Here comes the tricky part. Adele will need to pass her powers before being defeated. Rinoa, you will be willing to accept them, right? Yes. Good. Next, we wait for Sorceress Ultimekia to possess Rinoa. It'll be hard, Rinoa, but will you do it? Yes. That's the spirit. Then Alone sends Rinoa and Ultimekia into the past, and then bring back just Rinoa. Then head through the future through compressed time. Ultimekia lives far in the future where none of us can really exist. There's only one way to make yourself exist in that time. As friends, don't forget one another. As friends, believe in one another. Believe in your friend's existence, and they'll believe in yours. To be friends, to like one another, and to love one another. You can't do these things blah 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 blah, whatever. So you have to... Alright. So we have to go to the place where all of us can remember being friends the strongest, and that'll be where we appear in the future. Personally, I think that's either the orphanage or maybe Balam Garden, though I don't think Balam Garden actually exists in the far future. Since the gardens were made to... like Cramp, he's nervous about something. And why shouldn't he be? We're about to risk our lives here. But yeah, I don't think the gardens would exist in the future because the gardens were built to make seeds, and the seeds were made to defeat the sorceress. Right. So, I will put some music under this so that you don't have to listen to all these silent bits. And in the next episode, we will be going to the Lunatic Pandora. See you guys as soon next time so we can go and get our asses kicked. Hopefully our asses will be kicked in a actual in-game moment instead of just a little side quest. Although I really hope I don't get a game over like that. Bye guys.